Bloody marvelous to see you, Echoes. Kindly point me to the medic. Oh. A fiery Irish girl. I'm Roland Jones, but you can call me Ransom. Hold on there now. They made you squad leader. You. Let's watch the world burn guy. Mother Mary and Joseph. Ugh. Desperate times, I guess. So they saddled you with this beast. I must admit though, the Mako is looking pretty fine right now. Yeah? It's been pretty heavy combat for me for the last 8 days, but I suppose you'd like more than that. Alright then. Quit your jawing and I'll tell you what I know. Delta was initially ordered to simply assess the threat. We were sent into Paris for a look-see, but the moment we hit the ground it was a shit show. We lost our Bardici right out of the gate. Our driver, Throttle, was killed in that first blast and Jump Scare had taken shrapnel the chest. Lieutenant Marcopes ordered Doc Fingers to patch her up. Me, Critter, and Sergeant Double Time stood sentry while Tracer Round and Bronco salvaged what gear they could from the Bardici. We managed to take cover, but Moschops was already ranting in Spanish when Doc Fingers informed us that Jump Scare didn't make it. Half my squad was gone as I looked at Double Time. He just nodded. Moschops immediately called HQ and gave them a sit rep. After being firmly ordered to Charlie Mike, he called our attention and said that we needed to move. Our objective was to set up an observation post at the top of the Eiffel Tower. We swiftly mustered ourselves and headed back out. I'd never seen a firefight like that, and within moments we were dodging debris and I couldn't hear anything over the din. A large blast hit near Double Time, me, and Doc Fingers. The three of us were sent flying into what was left of a cafe. There wasn't much left of Fingers, and Double Time had taken fire in his left side. My ears were ringing, but I was otherwise fine. I patched up the Sarge while he got on the comms and explained to the LT where we were. Naturally, Delta 1 had already reached the tower, but another voice could be heard on comms and Moschop started talking to some gal from Intel. I'd never heard her voice before, but clearly the LT had. Before we knew it, Double Time and I had new orders. We were to meet up with this Major Gales and play security detail so that we could get her to the LT. It was pretty crazy after that. The Sarge was in bad shape but insisted he was okay as we made our way to the Major's position. Double Time and I quickly got the Major and through some miracle reached the Eiffel Tower. Everything happened pretty fast after that, and I soon found myself on a new mission with Gales while the rest of Delta maintained their surveillance of the deviant forces. Moschops could tell that Double Time was out of the fight, so me and the Major took the Sarge to an extraction point. It was a whirlwind. My head was still spinning as we hopped onto a dragon. Before I knew it, I'd left my squad mate at a field hospital and I was in the back seat of a Phoenix with Major Gales and going supersonic into orbit and back down again over the Pacific. I was to protect Gales in order for her to find out what the hell Lassant was doing on Easter Island. I'd been on some hairy missions in my day, but nothing like this. We mostly snuck around and checked out the impact site. We uploaded a coded message via SATCOM to the Silverado, but that's what did us in. On our way back to our Phoenix we got attacked by a dozen or so of those Badoops. I got peppered by some type of shrapnel grenade as I pushed Gales to safety. That's when I noticed that my leg was pinned. To her credit, and in spite of my protest, the Major took one look at me and the situation and knew what she had to do. She tucked this tracking device into one of my pockets and ordered me to lay low. I wasn't about to do that, but she had other plans. The next thing I saw was the butt of her rifle. I woke up to the sound of your muffled comms in my ear. I appreciate the rescue and all, but I'm not your mission. We need to find Major Gales. She has all of the intel that we need to fight both the Deviants and Lassant. Now, lass. If you don't mind, please finish patching me up so I can help you rawhides do just that.